It's so easy just
We're
to sit
more
there.
braver online.
Oh, so brave online. So brave. But it is important to remember algorithms. People forget about algorithms. Everyone's stuck in a bubble, and the information they're getting, they think everyone else is getting the same information. You're bending your neck around a corner just to see what's going on, and people stopping, which is horrific. People who stop to take pictures of accidents and stuff.
Hello everyone!
Hi everybody, I'm Gary, and this is Susie, and this is Lily. Come on, Lily, say hello.
Everyone knows Lily.
Everyone knows Lily now. Lily's a bit sleepy today, so
She's
we're just letting her sit this one out.
She's very tired.
We're here to talk again. We had a great video last time, loads of feedback from everybody, which is kind of cool. We're just trying to have a little chat room here. That's all it is. Two people talking about stuff that interests you and interests us. And we'd love to get more feedback for this video. And let me know what you think in the comments about what I say. And let Susie know in the comments what you think about what she says. And we'll get a bit of a conversation going. This is our third video. The first video, what were we talking about in the first video?
It was about the Bulgarian and Irish cultures.
Ah, Bulgarian and Irish cultures. And then we talked about AI, which was pretty cool. Lots of people wanted to talk to us about that as well. And tonight, I'm going to let Susie tell you what we're going to talk about this time.
Today we're going to talk about outrage. Why outrage dominates the internet.
Outrage?
Yes, anger.
Oh, plenty of that online. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to discuss something personally. I realized that something is happening online.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about this.
Okay, that sounds interesting. And as usual, I'm going to preface the entire conversation by saying we are not experts. We're just a couple from Ireland and Bulgaria that talk about stuff, and we want you to talk about it too. So let's get going.
I have prepared, of course, a lot of questions for you. Lots of you love. I love questions.
Lots of questions. In the morning, in the early afternoon, in the late afternoon, in the evening, sometimes in the middle of the night. we get a lot of questions. So go ahead. Question number 1.
I feel like internet has changed. It's either outrage or silence. There is no middle anymore. What do you think about that?
I guess so. I mean, it depends on how you use the internet and social media. It depends on what you even mean by the internet. For social media, for instance, people love to spout stuff online. And well, it's actually curious to me because I don't really comment on things online. I don't really feel the need to do so. I'd be quite private in a funny way, considering that I'm doing this and I've worked in television and radio for years. I'm still kind of private. I mean, I don't need to put every thought that comes into my head online, and I certainly don't need the stress in the evening of people replying to me all the time. And that goes for Facebook and Instagram and sites like that. X, you know, a lot of discussion on that, and it gets crazy and all that kind of stuff. And do you know what? I wish sometimes I had, you know, the kind of, I suppose, energy to get involved in big threads and all that, but I just don't really think it gets us anywhere. So I just like to read. I'm a lurker, I guess. But in terms of outrage on these platforms, social media platforms, I mean, it gets more clicks. That's really all it is.
It's like you're not shouting. If you're not shouting, you're invisible.
Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, you know, there is really good things about social media where you can reach out and connect with friends and keep up to date with family and people all around the world. And that's a great aspect of it. And, you know, an awful lot of people on those platforms are pretty, you know, mellow, and they just want to say hi, or you look great, or sorry to hear your bad news, or I was delighted to hear your good news. And that's fantastic. But then you get into the murky world of politics and opinion and, you know, movies, and people arguing over movies. It's like, why bother? Like, just watch your movie and get on with it. Like, if we were to have the same thing in real life, it'd be the equivalent of running down to the shopping centre and screaming your thoughts to people as they walk by you. It's like, nobody cares.
Online is braver though. Everyone is brave when it's online.
Absolutely. And they're the people that are online. You've also got to think about there's bots. You know, there's faux outrage going on left, right and centre just to get somebody pulled in. And once they get them in, you know, it's a bit crazy to me, but some people love commenting on things. I just don't need the hassle personally. But outrage, yes, it just gets more clicks. If somebody is standing on a corner and they're screaming, people are going to look. That's it.
That was
Human
my
nature.
last question. Does outrage get more attention? Do you think angry content gets more attention than the calm content?
The easy answer is yes, for sure. But like I said, I don't have any data, and I'm no expert in it. I'm sure there's numbers that suggest, you know, sites that promote calmness and decency and good news and things like that. I'm sure they get plenty of hits as well. But there's no doubt that negativity drives.
Even myself
traffic.
personally, like when I see something calm, like it's when someone is angry, I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Well,
it's
it's
like you're drawn to a drama, maybe. I don't know.
everybody's drawn to a drama. You know the old, you're bending your neck around a corner just to see what's going on, and people stopping, which is horrific. People who stop to take pictures of accidents and stuff like that. I just do not understand that, and I also, don't really get the whole culture of sharing disturbing videos. I just don't understand that. And there's people would, and I think my friends know this. They would text me. They go, "Do you want the video?" I'm like, "No, I don't want the video. Thank you very much. I don't need to see that. I don't want to see that." So we've been desensitized a little bit, I think, to horrific actions and things around the world on video. It becomes almost normalized in a really, really terrifying way. And the news cycle now just moves so quickly that people jump into these crazy arguments about horrific events, and they're battling it out for days on end, and then it disappears and something comes along and replaces it. So it's it is what it is. I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything that people watching the video don't really understand themselves. But it is important to remember algorithms. People forget about algorithms. Everyone's stuck in a bubble, and the information they're getting, they think everyone else is getting the same information, and they wonder why the other person doesn't see the world that they do, the way they see it. And it's simply because of algorithms. They're living in two different worlds. They're on the same platform, but they're living in two completely
But
different worlds.
why do you think we are so drawn to outrage? Why do you think people just want that?
We're human, we like the big drama, and people are drawn to those things. You go back to to the beginning. We were drawn to fire. You see a fire in a campsite, everybody just wanted to sit there and stare at it. There was something happening. We're drawn to things that are happening, and we want to be the first. Media wants to get out first. We want to have the first opinion. WhatsApp is like, "Did you see this?" It's it's like, "Yeah, I saw it."
But do you think it's a human nature or algorithm?
It's a mixture of both, but human nature mostly. Yeah, I mean, you're going to look at something that's outrageous. If something is, if something if you hear or see something that is out of the ordinary, it's going to catch your attention, and you're going to go down a rabbit hole.
Sometimes it feels like it's designed for attention, how you just said.
Everything in society is designed like that. If you go into a supermarket, labels on all the products are, as eye-catching as possible. It's a business, and online is a business. There's companies that need to make money. They need to make money out of your data. They need to make money out of views and clicks.
Angry content are always the best watched ones.
100%.
Clicked.
Yeah, everybody loves a good fight. Everyone loves a good barney. I mean, if you're in the pub having a pint and, there's a couple fighting, you're not being nosy, but you're listening. You're like, "Shit, what's going on over there?"
And how quickly your algorithm changed, actually. It changes. Like when you push one angry video, and then the whole algorithm is totally changed.
Oh yeah. I think if your social media is outraging you, it's not because the world's gone crazy. It's probably because you just keep telling the algorithm that this is what you want to see. It's giving you what you want.
Okay. Media incentives, anger, attention, money. Do you think the media benefit from keeping people angry? Because calm doesn't spread, outrage spreads.
Oh, the easy answer is yes. Back when I started journalism, when I studied journalism in college, there was a handful of newspapers, a couple of TV channels, and that was it. And you were encouraged to question everything. That was the whole point of being a journalist. And not because there was a big conspiracy theory or anything, just because people get things wrong. History shows you that in the moment it seems like the right decision. It's not intentionally the wrong decision. It's just, the information wasn't there at the time and they made the wrong call. And that's what it was, always fact checking and making sure that everyone was held to account. But in today's society, news is so quick.
It feels like they don't want to inform us; they want to shock us.
Well, I'd be careful about who they are. You know, I don't think there's this. I don't think there's a big room of people that are planning this out.
Yeah.
I just think it's the service. It's a service industry in many ways, and you know, the dramatic and loud and brash stuff, you know, gets more eyeballs. That's it. They want to make money, like all of us.
Yeah, I feel like everything is emergency. It's like
Everything is breaking news.
yeah, everything is breaking news.
Breaking news.
Shock.
Breaking news is a relatively new thing. I think I could be corrected on this, but I think I'm right. Let us know in the comments. But this whole ticker that runs underneath the TV news, with all the headlines, breaking news, all kind of started around 9/11. I think that's when it first started.
Everything makes you anxious. It makes me anxious.
It does, yeah, it does. It's probably not good for your mental health at all. I mean, I watch an awful lot of broadcast news, and they're all the same. Breaking news. We're gonna move from this story to some breaking news. It's like, you know, and it's not something that important. It's, you know, it can wait. It doesn't have to have a big flash on the screen. It's just news. It's not the end of the world. It's just news. So yeah, look, it's all about catching your eyes, catching your attention.
Personally, I feel like it's more stressing me rather than informing me. The news.
Absolutely.
But that's just my opinion.
Well, we've seen that anecdotally, and you know, certainly in the last 10 or so years. You know, families are arguing about politics, and they always argued about it. Well, like, they always debated politics and talked about it. But now you see people falling out over it and not inviting family members for dinner, and it's so strange to me.
The next question is about opinions. Why do people take opinions so personally exactly to this?
That I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea.
Why do you think people attach their identity so strongly to opinions online?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Because I noticed this with my friends too.
Yeah. People have these newly strongly held beliefs, and that's fine. I mean, you can have your political beliefs, whatever they are, left, right, whatever it is. And we used to live in a world where that was okay. You know, that was okay. When I was growing up, I'm 45, when I was growing up, people had different political opinions. And
you could normally talk about this.
Absolutely. And it wasn't the end of the world if you disagreed.
And now you say something and everything changes.
Oh, the mood changes, everything. I mean, it depends on who you're with. I've got an awful lot of friends with an awful lot of political beliefs, and we tend not to talk about it because there's just no point. And who wants to talk about it anyway? I mean, you're out having a pint. You want to talk about something else.
And disagreement feels like a personal attack.
Well, it does for some people, yeah. It doesn't for me. I mean, people disagree with me, I disagree with them. That's it. It lives in a bubble, and that's it. It's fine. You know, you can hold lots of different opinions at once, and it doesn't make you one thing or another. People are complicated. We all live in the grey area, whether we like to think it or not. Yeah.
And small comments very quickly becomes an argument, and
can do.
And then you're shocked. How did we come here?
Yeah. That happens to them. I'm sure everybody watching this video, it's happened to them. And also, you know, there's also this thing that drives me mad, is that everyone's an expert now. You know, they're absolutely sure. And that's fine. You know, you have to be open to being wrong. It's more important to be open to being wrong, because you're probably wrong most of the time.
And a lot of people, I believe you have a group chats as well. So in the group chat, one comment can change the whole mood, you know? And the argument starts. And
you see people all around you and work and on the bus, and they're like having little arguments on WhatsApp. Like, there's nothing more important to be doing with your time. But anyway, I digress.
So, next question. Are we addicted to outrage? Do you think people are actually addicted to outrage? Like boredom instantly turns into anger online.
Yeah.
Sometimes outrage feels like entertainment.
Yeah.
People don't even want solutions, they just want anger.
Yes, I think there's an awful lot of people out there that love the drama. They love the drama. They'll sit down, get the popcorn, and they love it. And that's fine, if that's your bag. But in society, you can't have everybody going around outraged about everything. You need to find some common ground. And I think we're going to move towards that. I hope. I'm optimistic that we're going to move to a sort of shared experience where we're all kind of cool again and on the level.
It's like we don't listen. We don't listen anymore, but we are very quickly to respond.
Well, that's always been a thing, and it's always driven me mad. Is you can see when you're
We
talking
don't
to someone.
understand.
You can see when you're talking to someone that they're just waiting for you to stop talking. They're not listening to you. They're just waiting for you to finish your sentence so they can say the thing they wanted to say. And what ends up, it's like two Furbies. I don't know if anyone old enough to remember Furbies. And you put two of these toys in front of each other, they'd yap against each other. One would stop and the other one would start and the other one would stop. And everybody's like a Furby now. Stop, listen. Just listen to people. Don't judge them.
As well. Try
Understand.
to understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can still have your beliefs. You can still, see the world the way you want to see it. But so does the other person. They have every right to see the world they see it. And, unless you're going into extreme kind of hatred and hurting people, not only their feelings, but their livelihoods and things like that. That's where it gets nasty, and that's where it gets mean. And I don't think that's helpful to anybody.
Okay, next question. What do you think this is doing to how we talk to each other in real life? That's exactly what we said, actually.
Well, I can say something about that. People will still meet face to face and talk and discuss things, but online it's so easy to say stuff you'd never say to someone else's face, and I think we all know that at this stage. It's so easy just to sit there.
We're more braver online.
Oh, so brave online. So brave. They'd never say it in real life. Even out loud. Never mind to another person. Things that are typed, sound so much worse when you say them out loud. And I think that should be a practice people should think about. They should type out their little angry reply and then sit back and say it out loud, and they'll probably 9 times out of 10 go, delete.
I think maybe we should first say it out loud and then type.
Yeah, exactly. I
How
see
it sounds.
I see awful stuff online in the comment sections and in replies. I'm like, you'd never say that out loud to anybody, but they feel that they can.
Why do you think we are more braver online?
Because there's that distance. There's a distance between you and the person that you're...
No responsibility.
No, it's nothing. I mean, you're not going to get into it. In certain countries and in certain ways, you do get in trouble, and probably rightly so for certain things, because there is a line, and I think everybody agrees, most people agree what that line is. But of course you're going to be brave. It's like talking about someone behind their back, only you're doing it where they can read it, and they don't care. So.
And do you think this trend is reversible?
No.
It's just this is our new normal.
Yeah. As long as social media is around, people will be brave. Absolutely.
There is no normal conversations anymore.
No, I think we'll get back to normal conversations in the real world. We have to. And you can see it. It's happening. People are starting to discuss things and talk about them.
Without hating each other.
Yeah, well, you can hate each other. Even if you hate each other, you can still have a respectful conversation. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere,
I don't have a lot of friends where I can have actually respectful conversation without hating each other.
You don't have any friends?
I have some, but not without, arguing with each other.
Oh, you'll argue, but you don't hate each other.
No, we
you're
don't
still
hate each other. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
you're still
yes.
friends at the end.
Yeah.
You have to be friends at the end.
Yeah. Still friends.
Yeah. I can't imagine a world where I would not be a friend, where I would drop a friend because of their political viewpoint. I can't imagine it. I just can't.
I know a lot they would, though.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, some people like it, they want the more drama. It's like, I can't talk to her or him because they voted for this. It's whatever.
Yeah, I think I finished with my questions.
I'm outraged. I'm outraged with your questions. I have problems. I'm going to go online and I'm going to go into this comment section and let you know what I think. It'll be very awkward dinners after that together.
You can do that. That's going to help my algorithm.
I'll do it anonymously. That's what I'll do. I'll go in anonymously because that's brave.
Okay. want to add something else?
No, just be
about
nice.
the topic?
Be kind, as they say. Or just be open-minded and be nice. And if somebody says something that you disagree with online, you don't have to jump into the mud pit with them. Just ignore it. Your life will continue on as it was beforehand. Let it go. Because life's too short to be having an argument with a stranger on the other side of the world.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I think.
Yes. That's very deep.
Very deep. And I hope we don't have an argument tonight because I didn't give her the right answers. She's in charge. Susie, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to think about if I have to invite you on my next show.
Okay. Oh, well, I've had 3 auditions, so fingers crossed for number 4. If you'd like to actually give us any ideas for things that you want to hear us talk about, let us know in the comments. And like and subscribe and follow for more and all that stuff.
Yes.
It's a friendly space.
Yes. Thank you very much
Thanks,
for
guys.
watching.
See you next
See you
time.
next time.